Um, all right, so let's shift over now to some Smash Bros. Does that sound good? Smash Bros. And Persona also announced last month at the Game Awards, which I did watch. Mortal Kombat was announced there. Mortal Kombat 11. A lot of games coming out this week too. By the way, a lot of good games. Gaming is just great right now. This week alone, we got Hitman HD Collection. I don't personally care about that, but I know a lot of people do. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story remake coming out for the Switch. Or is that the Switch? The 3DS? 3DS. Um, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe and Tales of Vesperia remake. I'm gonna get that one at some point. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, a lot of good game announcements. Saw the Game Awards. A lot of games coming out this week and soon. Dead or Alive got delayed a little bit. That's okay. Sonic Team Racing coming out. And yeah, but anyways, so that's off topic. Joker and Smash, and Joker from Persona 5, which if anybody watched the channel, and I don't know how much I've mentioned it on the channel, but look at Dad, so cool. And the video was cool too. Like, watch the trailer, how they have like the Mario and Donkey Kong in the Persona 5 like opening kind of looking thing. It's great. Um but yeah, and so he's coming. It was a big surprise. It was kind of out of nowhere. I always thought it would be cool, but I was like, oh, Nintendo wouldn't go like that far. And I see where they're going with this, and we'll get to this picture here. It's fucking yeah. Anyways, if you played Persona, you'll get that. That's funny. But now that he's announced, it makes me wonder who's next. Now, I will say that since his announcement, it's January 1st. I don't know when this happened, but there was a leak. So spoilers before I type this in. Spoilers because it's possible these leaks have credibility to them. So skip or just pause the video now, stop it, or if you don't want to see the possible, because we're gonna go over that in a minute. But real quick before I click that little button there, and I'll warn you, I think that it's awesome that Persona's come this far to the point where it's seen as a credible game to be put in a game like Smash Bros. I started playing Persona with Persona 3 Portable. I technically played it earlier, and I always wanted to play it, but I never had my own copy. So Persona 3 Portable was the first one I finally got, and I was hooked. It was the first game ever, and this was at a time where games were impressing me less. But Persona 3 Portable, I was waiting. I could not wait because I was like, wow, I'm going to have my own Persona game finally. I saw my friends play 3 and 4, and I wanted to have my like own social links and do the story my way and whatever. And so I waited for so long, and then it got like a 1 day delay or something. I can't remember because I thought it came out the next day. They had a countdown clock on their website. I looked at it like every day. I shit you not. And this was for months on the Persona 3 Portable website. I wonder if that's still up, by the way. Portable website. Sorry if the mic is bumping a lot. Oh, it is. Oh, so cool. But yeah, so I don't. Does anybody put their actual birthday on these things? And yeah, so I remember. Yeah, it's so fucking cool. Oh, the music. Oh, and that song. I was so excited. I'm gonna turn the song off, but that's the opening to Persona 3 Portable. And yeah, this was the website. I was so fucking excited. I'm so off topic again, but you know, Persona gets me so fucking excited. You have no idea. Like it's okay. Stop the music. Stop the music. I remember like looking at all the characters. I'm like, I don't know anything about these people. I can't wait. Like I'm gonna date this person or something. Like whatever. I'm gonna be friends with Junpei. He leveled up. Whatever. This is weird though. It has a what's this countdown clock? Is it just till, I guess maybe the countdown clock reset, but I remember seeing this. I looked at it all the time and I had the website up. But back to this. So, Persona has a long, like, emotional history with me. It was at a time when games didn't impress me. Persona 3 Portable impressed the shit out of me. I played that for 72 hours. Not all 72 hours, but like 3 days straight. I shit you not. I was at the 11th boss shadow, which, if you know Persona, there's 12. That's pretty far into the game. By the third day, alls I did for those 3 days, because I had no school, I think it came out in the summer. I can't quite remember. But whatever. And alls I did was I played the game, went to sleep, woke up, played the game, ate while I played the game because it's a portable game. And I did that for 3 days straight. And then after my third day, my friends were like, hey, I thought we were going to like play Persona at the same time together. What happened? I was like, I was so invested. I didn't want to talk to anybody because I just wanted to see that story. Like, it was insane. And not a lot of people, knew about Persona at the time still, although it was getting there. And then, of course, there was the fighting games after that. So then Persona's really taken off, and now 5 is pretty big compared to all the other ones, at least. There's still a lot of people who are like, I haven't played it, but they know what it is. No, back then they didn't know what it was. Now they know what it is. It's great that in this period of time, Persona's finally got what it, deserves. A spot in Smash Bros. is in my opinion, that's a very high honor. I always say the rules to Smash Bros. Characters, adding them in, and this will lead into the leak here. So sorry for getting off topic with this. Ugh, so excited. Anyways, the rules for them adding Smash Bros. Characters is they have to be seen as a legend in the gaming industry, but with some kind of history to Nintendo. I had 3 big rules. The exception, and this is rule number 2, the exception is advertisements, right? So Fire Emblem, although it does have a big history with Nintendo, so you could argue that. Fire Emblem is when they were releasing after Awakening came out, and they added a couple characters from that, and then they had like more, and there were so many fucking Fire Emblem characters, and now they have another Pokemon, Incineroar, or whatever. That's all because of advertisements. They're so even though you could argue like, well, Corrin, right, isn't really a legend, correct? Like, but they put Corrin in because the new Fire Emblem games were coming out. Once again, if it's third party, it has a history with Nintendo. Bayonetta is now Nintendo's. Mega Man is still not Nintendo's, but has a history with them. Sonic, well, obviously being the first, along with Snake, third party. Now, Snake was a little bit of an exception, but I will say that a lot of people enjoyed like Metal Gear Solid 2 or whatever on the GameCube, and Kojima just kind of, yeah. So he's a little bit of a stretch to the rule, just a little bit. But overall, Joker doesn't necessarily fit any of that. He's been a PlayStation exclusive for the most part. There's Persona Q on the 3DS, but the main games, PlayStation exclusives, right? And such like that. So he kind of breaks that rule, and that led me to think like, oh my god, if they got Joker, like what are they gonna do next? And because my thinking, like my rules, my 3 rules, repeating them, they have to be a legend, and then 2, if they are third party, they relate to Nintendo, and then 3, I can't even remember my own rules. I just said it a moment ago. But yeah, my point is he breaks those rules, right? Like people ask like, why is Shovel Knight not in it? I'm like, because he's not really. Now, they did add him as an assist trophy, but he's not really a legend yet. Okay, he's still new. Now, once again, Joker is new. So I will say that in his case, yeah, he's new. But Persona itself's been around for a long time. So they just have to have something that represents Persona, and he just makes the most sense. Like, they could have used any of the MCs from the games, but he's the newest one, so advertising. Oh, yeah, my third rule, advertising. So hang on, I'm going to get these down. A legend who relates to Nintendo, if it's third party, they have to have a history with Nintendo. And then the exceptions to both of those in the third rule, advertising. If they're advertising something, Splatoon, pretty new, but it's Nintendo exclusive, advertising. You could almost even argue that for Bayonetta, although it was third party, but now it's kind of Nintendo's, whatever. So those are the 3 rules. Joker kind of breaks those rules a little bit. And I'm thinking like, oh, wow. Then that's why it was such a big shock, right? Because we're even though if you'd never thought of those 3 rules in your head, those are the things that we're subconsciously used to seeing at this point. So when we finally got Mega Man, that was a pretty big surprise. But once again, we're like, okay, he has a history with Nintendo and Sonic's there, so that's not a huge surprise. It was awesome when they announced it, but it wasn't a huge surprise. That's why, like, I'm like, okay, anybody saying that we're gonna get like Geno, who I know people have wanted for a long time, we're not getting Geno. First of all, he's already a sticker or a spirit now, and Nintendo's going bigger than that. They're going all out for these DLC characters, or at least all out in the sense that it makes sense. I don't know how far they'll go. I don't think they'll go to like Sony and Microsoft and ask for some of their characters, right? But they're certainly reaching out to other companies. I think these are mostly going to be third party. Now, I've made you wait long enough, and once again, for those who don't possibly want to see these, I'm going to click this button, and we're going to go into the possible leaks. So if you don't want to see the leaks, pause the video now, whatever, leave, if anybody's even watching, because I'm going to go into those, and we're going to see, like, if these kind of make sense, they make sense within my rules, or breaking the rules even, because now those rules are kind of out of there. So, okay, here we go, and 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, those are pictures. So, let's see. I don't know where we can find this, but I have seen it. The possible list of the new Smash characters. Okay, I see a couple here. So, this was leaked. It was reported by Polygon. I'm obviously on IGN's website right now. Who's also so they're saying it's the person who leaked the Persona 5 R. I don't know if you or whatever. Which they were right about. That is a thing, by the way. So one of them was Dragon Quest Erdrick. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but now that one kind of makes sense to me. I just want to show you a picture. How do you spell it? Erdrick. Hang on. What's your name? Erdrick. That's a weird name. Which is this guy, right? Pretty sure. I don't know if there's a difference between all these. I don't play a lot of Dragon Quest, but I'm like, this kind of makes sense. I think that would be cool. I think it fits really well. I have played a little bit of Dragon Quest, specifically playable in Dragon Quest 3. He's a reoccurring hero, so that helps because it's like if they, Fire Emblem, a big character's like Tiki, right? Tiki's in like all the Fire Emblem games and whatever. So, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think it's kind of neat. Dragon Quest has been around for a long time. It does have a bit of a history with Nintendo, so a lot of that stuff makes sense. This one doesn't break the rules too much. It's not as surprising as Joker, in my opinion. I almost wonder if they should have saved Joker for last, if these leaks are true, because based on the leaks, I'm like, a lot of these aren't super... They kind of fit the rules. Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, he's another one. Fits the rules. They had a history with Nintendo, with the original 3 being exclusives on Nintendo on the NES. They were super hard, great games. And by Ryu, if you don't know, Ryu, Hayabusa. This guy. But they'll probably use like the old school. I don't know if that's like a legit artwork or a fan one or what. It looks legit, but the old school Ryu looked a little bit more like that. Let's see if I can find original Ninja Gaiden. I'm just trying to give you a good visual representation. No, whatever. I'm not finding nothing. The girl. Yeah, something like this. You know, I don't know what type of Ryu they'd use, if they use like a newer looking, like, you know, from the Xbox 3D games onward, or if they'll use the old school. My best guess is they would do a more old school, like Simon Belmont or whatever. But that kind of makes sense to me. So I think that kind of follows the rules a little bit once again. Now this does not. And I will... Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. I haven't even seen this part. That highlight. We'll get to that. I was talking to a friend about this a while back, and I had mentioned that because these rules are broken, are they going to go get like Kratos and Master Chief just to have one representation from the others? Because you see that these companies get along a lot more often than we think. And even though they are competition, it still feels more friendly a lot of the time, right? But now, based on these leaks, there's no Master Chief or nothing, but I haven't seen this. Now, I have seen that Steve from Minecraft was one of the leaks. It would make sense to include Alex as another, like, skin or an Echo character or whatever. They said there's not going to be any Echo characters, though, so it would probably just be a skin. I mean, why would she be different anyway? It's the same thing. This one would be surprising if it's true, because... And not surprising from the standpoint that, like, once again, Joker opened the doors. He broke the rules, so now nothing is too surprising, but it's still surprising in the sense, like, oh, they went and got another big surprise. Now, these are all, by the way, these are all great choices. Now, I really have to look up Steve from Minecraft. I feel like everybody knows, but just for the sake of having the visual. Obviously Steve from Minecraft is this guy, you know, now he kind of fits. It's weird. It's certainly weird, but he kind of fits Smash Bros a little bit, right? And, oh, did I lose my page here? I looked it up on the wrong thing. Yeah, but he fits Smash Bros well enough. I think it would be cool. I know there's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh, Minecraft, really? But come on, Minecraft's so big now. Like, Minecraft is... Even if you don't consider it legendary yet, which I do, because it's like, come on, that thing started as an indie game. Look where Minecraft is at. You can't stop hearing about Minecraft. If it's a series you can't stop hearing about, how could it not be in Smash Bros? Unless, once again, of course, it's just, you know, from like Sony's game or something like that. But I think that's huge. But yeah, so anyways, that's him. That would kind of break the mold. And then the fourth and the final one would be the Marine from Doom, which once again, he kind of fits a palette swap of the Doom 64 version of Doom guy. Oh, that'd be fucking cool. Yeah, I'm so excited for these. There is a new Doom game coming out. I don't know, they probably won't really they're probably not really advertising for them. Okay, so per Gear Nuke, the same 5-channel user reportedly claimed in a separate post that Rayman and Heihachi from Tekken would be DLC instead of Ryu and Doom Guy. I gotta say, so there's a couple rumors that got leaked. The one I wasn't aware of this either. I'm just reading this part now. I don't think that's true. I think Rayman fits really well. I think maybe he should have been in it anyways, but he's already a spirit at this point. Just no. And Heihachi, don't do that. I like Tekken. I love Tekken. No, that would be very disappointing, I think. But these are all very good if they're true. I hate that it got leaked because Joker was a huge surprise. You know, but we're looking at it now and whatever. It is what it is. Now, having the Master Chief skin, that's a nice little touch, right? Like, we're like, okay, we didn't get Master Chief, but he doesn't fit the greatest compared to, like, Steve from Minecraft. By the way, that is Microsoft's property. Like, so that's why it would be such a big deal. But Nintendo's been like working with Minecraft, right? And like you can cross play Minecraft, the Xbox version with the Nintendo version and such like that. So I don't know, let me know like what you guys think of these leaks, is if you think they're credible, if you think if they are credible, are they like good characters that you want or like you've been looking for? Because I think they're great. Like, none of these are my favorite games except Persona, but like, you know, I didn't play a lot of Dragon Quest, I didn't play a lot of Ninja Gaiden, I've played some Minecraft, and I've played some Doom. So I played some of each of these, not a lot. And but my thing with Smash Bros is I just like to see the roster feel like a Hall of Fame. And I think these would be great additions to the quote unquote Hall of Fame. Like yeah, all that kind of makes sense to me. We'll see. The Grinch leak has taught us one thing. Don't believe the leaks, okay? We'll wait and find out, but it's still fun to speculate. And this is the best list of speculation based on a leak, but speculation nonetheless that we've gotten so far that I've seen. There was one article even saying like, this isn't valid because, I don't know if I'd find it again, but this isn't really that valid because Gino's not on there, and it's more than likely Gino's. And I'm like, no, you don't understand what they're doing. Like, once Joker was there, they're not going for Gino's, okay? They're not going for, you know what I mean? Like, they're going for outside sources at this point. They're not going to be Nintendo characters, probably. They're going to be huge surprises. Gino's just not that surprising. And to be honest, like, how many people, I know a ton of people do want him. I don't know why. Is he really a Hall of Famer? Whatever. That's a story for another day. I would argue Shovel Knight deserves it more than him, and I didn't think he should have been in it either. But anyways, yeah. So that's my thoughts. Has it been in an hour? Just about. That was a big segment, so if you don't like big segments, I apologize. But I had a lot to say there, you know. There's a lot going on with Smash Bros. The Persona thing, I got a little distracted, but Persona gets me so excited. Don't even get me started on Persona, because I'll be there for hours talking about it.